a really big problem within the process of performance management is the idea that when you're evaluating performance, many times you won't remember all the activities, all the good things that you did throughout the year that support your case, right? So it is important to have a place that allows you to track at a fairly granular level all the different activities, right, that you're doing. For two main reasons. Number one, it helps you align to your goals in such a way that you're always working on the right things at the right time, fundamentally speaking. And then number two, you're documenting all these activities continuously. So towards the end of the year, you don't have to remember everything that you did because it's already documented in the system. So today, I'm going to be showing you a solution that SAP SuccessFactors offers that helps with this use case, right? By the way, SuccessFactors is an HRIS or an HR technology that supports full end-to-end hire to retire processes. But today we'll focus on goals management as well as continuous performance. So it all starts by us creating a goal, right? So I'm going to navigate to my goal plan. Notice that it's blank on this case because I haven't created anything. So I'm going to go ahead and click here on add goal. And I'm going to leverage what I call my goal wizard, smart goal wizard. So it supports the smart goal framework. So in other words, it asks you a bunch of questions and you get to answer them to ensure that the goal you're creating is smart. So what's my goal? For demo purposes, we'll say implement a new HRIS system. Okay. Is this measurable? Yes. How would I measure it? Successful go live of new system. Is this attainable? Yes. Is this relevant? Absolutely. And what's the time bound? Let's say we get a full year. It's 2021, but I'll leave it there. Okay. I want to see any more details. Yes, we'll say this goal is on track. Okay. We'll say, well, let's pretend we already started on this. Save and close. Okay. So again, following the use case, you would have a conversation with your manager, which is helping you set up the direction or the priorities for the cycle. Have my goals here, probably will have multiple of them. Now here's where the continuous component of this happens, right? By the way, everything that you see here is mobile enabled, as well as configurable and reportable, okay? So let's pretend now I'm actually doing work, right? And doing some activities that are helping me or that eventually align to that goal. How would I track that? I'm gonna navigate here to what I call continuous performance. And it's a screen that allows me to track all these different activities that I might be working on. I'm gonna go ahead and click here on activity, and we'll say I organize gathering requirements gathering workshop, right? This has been pretty high on my list of activities. Oh, and by the way, it does align to that goal that I previously created. But not only that, let's say last year I had a development goal, which was improve project management skills. This actually aligns to that too. And again, you can start thinking here, imagining if you're tracking all these different activities continuously throughout the year, everything is documented. So again, you don't have to remember everything that you did, because now it's all documented, assuming that you're tracking things, right? There's a mechanism here too, by the way. Well, first of all, you can, so let's say okay, this being high on my list of priorities, but now it's really moving to medium because we've done the heavy work, heavy lifting here. So you can just drag and drop them to change the status. And also there's a mechanism in which you can request feedback. So it literally sends an email to someone or a group of people saying, look, I'd like to get some feedback over this activity that I did. All right, so let's say following the example, the workshop. click here, they're taken to this tool, right? SuccessFactors, and they get to quickly provide feedback. If you do it on your phone, it's almost like texting. So again, you're collecting all this information in the spirit of improving performance, right? So now it completely, in my opinion, revolutionized the way that you do performance, because today it's very subjective. It's not very data driven, and you kind of have a notion whether you're good or not and whether you achieve things or not, versus by using this tool empirically, it allows you to make up your case of all the things that you achieve to support your goal. Okay. Now let's say in terms of this activity, the requirements gathering workshop is completely finished. I want to change the status of it to say complete. The system is going to ask me whether I want to convert this to an achievement. Of course, right? It's an achievement, right? When did I complete it? Today, July 4th. I'll go ahead and click save. And then let's pretend a couple months have gone by, having a conversation with my manager to calibrate over where we are. And then I can see, okay, how am I doing with my implementation of a new HR system? I think I'm doing great. By the way, I already have an achievement or a number of them, and they display right here. So in the hierarchy of things, you'll have activities that you're working on in which you're seeking feedback. These activities are basically making the case for the status of the goals. Once you have all these goals, become an input for your performance evaluation, okay? All completely integrated in one solution, mobile enabled. It really makes a difference. Again, I've used this myself in the real world and my 2 previous jobs, and it is a game changer in my opinion in terms of